Well, good evening, people. It is Nick Cree, and this is Business Owners Smashing It Online. It must be Tuesday evening because here we are, partway through the week. In fact, only a small way through the weekday too. My favorite time of the week because I get to indulge myself with a bit of self-education in business, and I get to surround myself with good people like you who are also on this business journey as well too. So we have Matt White in the wings, who I will introduce very shortly. Just give us a wave, Matt, so people know where you are. There you go. That's what he looks like. So we'll introduce him very shortly. And tonight's topic is an incredibly interesting one, particularly if you like money, and more particularly if you like free money. So this is all about government incentives and grants, and how to actually find them and apply for them, and what to do with them. So I was surprised at how many grants and incentives are available out there, and I think you will be too as Matt gets on with it all. So yeah, good to see you again, Fred. All right, well, let's kick off for tonight. So for those that have just arrived, my name's Nick Cree. This is Business Owners Smashing It Online. Despite the few tech issues, we are online, in fact, and that's one of the joys about being online, is coping with that and keeping your blood pressure down. So we do have an agenda for tonight. So if I can just find my screen, here we go, and we'll move on in. All right, so we are here at Business Owners Smashing It Online. The agenda is we have some cool online tools to run through tonight, and I do have an interesting collection. Well, I think they're interesting anyway. And then we've got a presentation, which is more a conversation tonight with Matt White on tax and government grants, or tax incentives and government grants, and should be a reasonably interesting conversation as well. Now, Matt's pretty happy to take questions on the way through and turn it into a bit of a discussion as he's giving content as well. So don't hold back when he jumps on here. So question time, it won't be at the end, it'll be as we go through. So feel free to use the chat, and you'll be able to unmute your mic and create a discussion there. So tonight, that is perfect. And then Matt's got a bit of a giveaway tonight for those that want to continue the conversation. And then we'll close off at around 1/2 the hour there with the next event and a few announcements. All right, so what I'd love you to do now is to check in. So this is on whatever's your social media platform of choice, whether it be Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn. I don't know, there's a whole lot of new ones out there as well too. I was introduced to 6 or so more new platforms as well. But whatever's the one that you use, I'd love you to check in. I've got Facebook up on screen at the moment. The way you do that is, and most of the platforms are reasonably similar as well too. And you'll probably know how to do that. So, but on Facebook, you tap on what's on your mind. Then a menu pops up from the bottom. One of the items is check-in. If you tap on that, then you'll get to see a range of locations and activities around you. You may or may not see Business Owners Smashing It Online. If you don't see it, then just simply search for it and you will find it. Tap on it once you've found it, and then you can tag me in, tag Matt in, make a comment, take a photo of the screen and add that in as well too. And let people know that you're here. A couple of reasons why we do this. There are a few people that have registered tonight, and would you believe they haven't shown up? So it might be that they're in the car traveling home, they've forgotten, or they didn't see the reminder. So sometimes these check-ins just remind them that we are in fact going. The other reason for doing so is obviously for you, and that is to help you build your digital footprint, your digital profile. But so as people are having a look at your comments around the web and your activity, often they'll come back to your profile, or if they're interested in you and some of the things you're saying, they'll check out your profile and they look at some of the things like your interests, what you posted, your business, your website, and they'll often scroll down to even some of your check-ins as well. So if you've got some interesting check-ins like Business Owners Smashing It Online, as opposed to just you know, your local cafes and food shops, then that is enough sometimes to get people curious enough to give you a call. So it really helps with your own digital footprint. All right, so as we're doing that, let's have a look and see what sort of online tools we have for you today. So let me just get out of the screen here. All right. Hopefully you can see a screen that says full page screen capture and annotations. If you can see that, just give me a thumbs up to let me know that the tech is working. Thanks, Ron. That's awesome. Excellent. All right. Very first one here is, it's for doing screen captures. And this particular one is an extension for Chrome. I think it's also on Firefox as well too, but it's certainly a Chrome extension. And so it sits up on your Chrome bar at the top, and you can see here there's a little S up there. And what I like about this particular screen capture software is you can capture the entire page. So the entire page is everything that's there, even below the fold, so what you can't see. So, you know, if you want to grab a screenshot of absolutely everything, you can grab that with the entire page. The next option is to capture just the visible part. So that's just what you see on screen. And then the last one here is to capture a selection. So simply what you do is you just use your drag bar, drag it over the part that you want to grab a screenshot of, and it will screenshot it. And you can see that it's now popped up with a screenshot of that area that I highlighted. You have the option there to either save it as an image, which will download to your computer, or you can save it as a PDF. And once it's saved, then you can then go and annotate it if you wish. So, you know, put some arrows and lines and text over it if you are wanting to explain something and send it off to someone. Or you can simply email it directly from the extension here. So you can see it's got email here. So you can go and sort of email sort of a PNG or a JPEG or whatever of that particular screenshot that you have taken. So, so that one there is one that I use quite often. It is called FireShot. And, what's the URL? Oh, actually, it's a Chrome extension. What we'll do is we'll drop the URL for this into chat. If you're not sure where chat is, it's down the bottom. There's an icon there that looks like a speech bubble. If you click on that, that will open up a chat box. And on the bottom right-hand side of the chat box are 3 little dots. If you click on those, then that will allow you to save that chat to your computer. And you can keep clicking on those 3 little dots, and it will incrementally save to that same chat saved on your computer, so that the links that we're sharing with you tonight, you don't have to worry about remembering them or squinting on the screen to see what it is. They will all be in the chat there for you to click on and explore at your leisure. All right, so that's our first one, is called FireShot. Next one here is called Apps Geyser. So for those of you that have been looking at, thinking about, or considering getting an application for a phone for you know, for your business or for sharing, then this particular one is an Android app. I'm sorry for all of you iPhone users, this one doesn't work for you. I happen to be an iPhone user, so I thought I would be inclusive, and I'd include something for Android tonight as well too. But the thing I like about this one here is it is super simple to create an app. It's a drag and drop screen. And you can create a free account to start with, and then you can go ahead and build your app. And they've got a whole sort of suite of templates there that you can create an app out of. So you can do things like create an app out of your Facebook page, for instance, or your Facebook group. So you're able to give those to people, and they've got that on their phone, so they can just tap on it and open it straight away. You might make an app of your part or portions of your website. So let's say you've got a membership site, or you're delivering you know, content, and you want people to be able to access it easily with an app, then you can use this app maker to create an intuitive, easy to use application people can use on their phone. So they can use it on their phone. They can't view it on their computer, but it really is an app for phone as well. So it's an addition to, you know, if you're running a website, let's say you've got a membership site on your website, or you're just wanting to offer an app experience for people. So it's free to start and check it all out. Well worth getting into. It really is drag and drop. It's super simple to create an app, and that one is called Apps Geyser. All right, next one for us is one called WeVideo. So WeVideo is an online video editing tool, and simply all you do, and again, this has got a free trial too, which I happen to like. I don't think the pricing's super expensive on this either. If we have a look at that, there we go, $4 a month there to have the basic plan, so $4 through to $36. So $36 a month is the full noise, but anything from $4 to $7 a month is what you'd be paying for this one here after the free trial is up. But great thing about it is you can create some pretty awesome videos. You upload your video to the application here, and then you can do some interesting things like remove the background out of the video. So you can take out any imageries behind there, and you might want to insert your own background, pretend you're in Greece or Florence or someplace like that there, rather than sitting at home on a rainy day. And so you can really sort of liven up your videos. So really, they've got a heap of stock videos in there as well too, so that if you are wanting to just talk over a video, or you want text on video, or you want to splice two videos together, or have some transitions, then there's a whole library of those sort of stock videos in there to do that as well too. You can edit it on computer and on your mobile devices as well too. So if you've taken videos on your mobile device, it's a great option there to be able to edit it on the fly while still on your mobile device. And it's actually super simple doing it on mobile as well too. So, and you get various different formats for it. So if you're doing it for Instagram, for instance, you need a square video, you can crop it square, you can do vertical videos for Facebook, or horizontal videos for, again, Facebook or YouTube or Vimeo or any of those platforms you want. So, you know, if you're out and about recording a video of yourself, and you might be, you know, doing some teaching content or some training content while you're out and about, then you can edit those fairly simply, and then upload those to either the platform of your choice, or up to your website. So there you go. That one is called WeVideo. All right. Oh, now this one here, this was fascinating. I really enjoyed this one here. It's called Scribe, and what it is it is a way of recording systems and procedures, and having your recording of it turned into checklisted documents. So instead of recording something, then having to go through the recording, typing out all the steps that you take, this particular application allows you to record, and it will automatically create a checklist system in text for you to use for your systems and procedures. Editable, so you can come through and edit it and change it. You know, sometimes the spelling that comes through is not 100% perfect, so or it doesn't quite understand your accent, so it does transcribe it, and so you can get in there and change it as well too. So it really works as first point of call is to video record what's on your screen while you're talking over it, and then a transcription automatically created, and that transcription is then put into a series of, and then you can add it, customize it, edit it, and change it. And then you can go and share it directly with a team member. You can export as a PDF document, or you can download it to import into your website or your particular systems and procedures manual. So so that is well worth checking out. That one was my pick of the week. And you can see on here the basic plan is actually free, so so it's free for one user, so you can use this to your heart's content to really start to put together some good systems and procedures. So start with something simple. It might be You know, if you've got a virtual assistant, you're wanting them to check your emails, you might start with something about how you go about checking your emails. Or it could be, you know, if you do bookkeeping, how to you know, enter in, or how to reconcile your books, or whatever it happens to be. So start with something there and give it a go. Highly recommend this one. It is really a, for me, this is a game-changing app. All right, for a bit of fun, this one here is called Pixel Art. And what Pixel Art is, let me see if I can open it up here. Didn't say that latest one. Oh, there we go. You can see a piece of art that I've, actually, it wasn't me that created this one. It was someone else that created this one. I was showing them this. But what it is, let me see if I can get to a blank canvas again. Let's clear that. All right, what it is it's a way for you to draw your own art, I suppose it is. So on the left-hand side, you've got a whole lot of tools. So let's say you go and select a brush, and we're going to go and create, I don't know, I'm going to call that hair for someone. And then we've got a pencil there, and we're going to go and do some things like, in this case here, this is probably going to be really weird. I'm just using my mouse here. You can get things like pencils, you know, like those electronic pencils you can use on a computer, and trackpads and that sort of thing there, which I don't have. I'm just using my finger. And so there you go. You can see that we're managing to get something that's recognizable as a face. Sort of semi-recognizable as a face. So once you've done that, then there are other tools there as well too. So we might want to give this a bit of a color. So let's say, what do we want? We're going to turn this into a Simpsons sort of, whoops, not that one there. So let's undo that. So grab a color again. Okay, select a color. All right. Let's grab that color there. It's going to make it for a fairly sick looking person. There you go. Sort of a greenish Shrek sort of color. And we don't, well, even the eyes are a bit green as well too, which is probably no good. So anyway, you get the idea there. You can create your own pieces of art with this. If you're a bit more cleverer and more detailed than I am, you can probably create something a wee bit better than what I've managed here today. I don't know, is Mrs. Red on screen today? I'm not sure whether she is. She's actually just come out of hospital having had an operation on her spine. So she's in recovery at the moment, doing lots of doodling at home. So she may not be here tonight, I don't think. So I got this one ready for her, so that she's got not only pens and pencils to be able to draw it, but she's got a doodling tool online here. So there we go. There is a roundup of our cool online tools and apps for today. So what is your favorite one? Let's drop into chat your favorite tool that maybe is going to take you down that rabbit hole where you don't do any work as you go and explore some of these tools when you know you should be working. All right, what do we got there? We got Scribe. Oh, it looks like Scribe takes out the winning one of this week. Look, I'm really fascinated to see how you go with that tool, Scribe, for those of you that do use it for your systems and procedures. Love to get your comments. Art by Nick. Yeah, thanks, Michael. Love to get your comments there on the Business Owners Smashing It Online Facebook group. If you're not a member of that Facebook group, now's a good time to join. And go and put up your tips and maybe tricks, and you know, if there's anything interesting you find in these apps, then yeah, pop them through there and share some of those as well too. All right, yeah, we've definitely got Scribe as a winner. We've got a vote there for WeVideo and the Pixel Art as well too. Sure, we can create some good, I suppose, profile pics of you for social media using that pixel art as well too. So why don't we try that and have a competition to see who creates the most innovative pixel art picture of themselves, or the most lifelike one of themselves, and pops it up on LinkedIn and Facebook. All right, well, there we go. That is our roundup of cool online tools and apps for tonight. As ever, if you do have any to share with me, feel free to message them through to me. I'll pop it into the Business Owners Smashing It Online group on Facebook.
Love to know if there are any essential ones that you can't do without that we can profile here on this program.